Hello, welcome back to Procedural Live Coding. In this episode, I will be sharing this Node 3 setup that I created. That's basically generating Cheetos typography. Cheetos, like in the cheesy snack. This was actually inspired by a presentation by John Maeda. I think there's something really quite interesting with Blender grease pencil that I think can be related into Cheetos. Like with Cheetos, you think of Cheetos, it's like a Lego puzzle, Lego piece, and you can create maybe like any kind of things that you can imagine, including like a typography or drawings. Um, so yeah, I want to kind of relate that. So we have basically grease pencil that's I hide here. You can still see that's the grease pencil. And let's reset the position. So there's grease pencil underneath, and I already mentioned in many video, you can shift A and then search for GP, and you have two Node 3 macro that you can use to resample the grease pencil. And grease pencil is, it's really simple. It's just something that you can quickly use. You can make drawings, you can make animations with grease pencil. And grease pencil in Blender also support layers, multiple materials, and yeah, anything you can think of, you can just simply doodle it. You can make a walk cycle, Cheetos. So, and grease pencil itself, of course, is made up of multiple strokes, and multiple strokes can be resampled and separated. And so this setup, of course, the one that I'm always doing, is often surprisingly simple. But there are two kind of GP macro. They both something that you can try yourself. I think one of them is separating the parts. So with this Cheetos thing that I was keep talking about, if you just actually use the macro, and over here after UV connection, if you use polyline viewer, polyline viewer, and plug in the vertices, this will actually separate each and every strokes. And this is cool. This is something probably that you want, and you can already use it. This is a separated curve for each one of them. So this can be anything, Cheetos, sausages, but in this case I make it Cheetos. But here on the second part, on the second one, the Cheetos is like this is like a merged melted Cheetos, right? I use randomizations. If I remove the randomizations, this is becoming like a melted cheese. If I randomize, it's a little bit more like a Cheetos. And here I have this little setup that basically separates the Cheetos. Originally, if you just bring all these points over there into BMS viewer, and then you just instance an icosphere, it becomes a single object. But if you use this setup, you can separate them into each and every different part of the Cheetos. So this is actually important. So either you want to have it as a single object altogether, or separate objects. I think yeah. And then after you do that, you use remesh, and remesh actually cool because remesh is also doing voxel resampling. So it tries to keep everything together, and you don't use too much. You don't end up with too much points, but it's gonna merge some part of it. Oops, it's supposed to go. Okay. So this one will separate the Cheetos if you want to export it out. I kind of wonder if we already have these 6 matrices, maybe we can just repeat this 6 times. So yeah, maybe it's not, doesn't work exactly like that. Anyway, the idea is really just being able to separate the Cheetos. I think it should actually separate the Cheetos after we use this. Maybe we need to use a monad for it. So anyway, keep it like simple kind of thinking, like with Crisp Pencil. In another 3D package that I know, Maya, they have paint effects. Actually, paint effects is also kind of interesting. Basically, you draw strokes and then you turn the strokes based on the paint effects presets. Sometimes you can turn it into a plant, things like that. I think here, when we're talking about this Crisp Pencil, Cheetos, and maybe all kind of other things that you can generate using Crisp Pencil, it's actually kind of, I want to recreate paint effects for Blender, more or less. So yeah, because Crisp Pencil is really powerful in 3D especially, and yeah, let's see what we can create in the future. This Cheetos is just the basic idea. Alright, thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Bye.